Hello everyone. My name is Veronica, and today we're gonna talk about one very interesting topic because I'm gonna tell you a secret. Have you ever seen a guy who's saying, Russian girls? No, I'm not dating the Slavic girls, Ukrainian girls, da 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 da, it's not my type. Or have you ever seen TikTok videos where girls be like, them Slavic girls have standards. We're gonna learn from them how we should be treated. So, as a Slavic girl, today I'm gonna give you the instruction, the list of 10 things how your date should look like, your first date. And this is actually a big instruction for the boys too, because no matter where the girl is from, she should get the princess treatment, right? So, but the thing as a Slavic standard do exist. And I'm really happy and excited today to share it with you. So let's get into it. As I said, I'll have 10 rules that you have to follow, right? No matter who you're dating, your first date should look like this by the Slavic standard. And it goes from the beginning. Let's say you met a guy offline, you met each other, by seeing, and you started to talk, and he invited you to the date, you changed numbers. Okay, all good. You decided to have a date. What he should do first, he should make sure that you're gonna get to the date, right? So he's either offer you to get a taxi, right? Or he's gonna pick you up, right? And here the thing, like, we all girlies have to think about our security first. So usually we don't share like our apartment. Like if it's a big building, it's okay. But if it's like a house or something, you don't share your address. You just name a store that is close to you or something like that, right? It's normal. Guys know that. I mean, a normal guy know that, you should take care of yourself, and this is the security. He's not gonna freak out that, he's not getting your actual address. It's okay. Either, he want to send you some gifts, anyway, it's okay that you giving just like fake address. So let's move. This is the step number one. He's making sure that you're gonna get to the date, right? And if he is getting a taxi, it's one thing, right? He has to send it to you, send you the number, picture, everything. And then the number two is very important. By, when you watch the whole situation, he has to do this all in time. He has to text you in time. He has to, send you a car by the time. Or if he is picking you up, he has to be few minutes earlier than he said he will be, at your house. If your date is at 6, he's gonna be there 5, 50, something like that. He has to be earlier. This is how a guy, shows you that he respects your time. He is ready, he is excited, and he is giving you, the security that it's gonna happen. Because a normal guy knows that for a girl it takes time to get ready, do makeup, da 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 da. And he's not gonna hurry up, he's just gonna arrive earlier to show you that, I'm here, take your time, just whenever you're ready, I'm here. This is, number 2. Number 3. Okay, but first and 2. If he, I forgot one thing, right? If he is picking you up, he has to open the doors for you, okay, to the car. And this is, I would say, some people prefer not to do that because it shows, I don't know, that you're weak or whatever. But this is, I'm telling you about the Slavic standard, right? So this is what we do, this is what we don't accept if this not happening, right? So yeah, we just like to be treated well, because when you walk in these hills to the date, it's nice if somebody help you, right? Especially if you do this for a date, it's kind of a big deal. So yeah, a guy should open door for you if he's picking you up. Or if this is a taxi, he should meet you after you arrive, right? He should meet you and open the door to meet you, because he knows what kind of car is arriving, he knows the number, he knows when you arriving. he knows everything, so he should take care of this part to make sure again that you feel secure and you feel protected, that this guy cares about you, okay? And next, number what? Number 3. My favorite one, because this is the real Slavic standard. This is what we are. This is why we are different, I think, personally, from other countries, because we want and we expect flowers on the first date. I don't know how, you know, banal it sounds to you. I don't know how, you know, it might look too sweet or too fake, da da da. But I personally think that this is the respect, and this is the sign that guys really like you. He's putting effort and he treating you as a lady, not, hook up, not a friend, not anything, but he shows you that he really interested in you. So yeah, this is what we expect from men on the first date. And I basically thought that this is the standard for every country, but it's not. But we can make it today. If we all girls just decide to do it right today, it's gonna happen because they will not have any choice. Yeah, so this was a number 3. And we going to number 4, which I already talked about a little bit, but now let's see. You're sitting in a car with the guy, right? He bought flowers, he presented to you on the first date, like on the first meet of this date, right? So everything looks fine, and then again, the step number 4, yeah, he has to open all the doors for you and just watch, and make the care all around you. When you arrive to the date, he goes, open your door. He gives you the hand. You beautifully get out of the car, taxi or his car, whatever, right? And then he should open the door, obviously, to the restaurant. I don't understand if somebody don't expect opening doors because they are fucking heavy. I don't know. I know you lift weights at the gym, but doors at the restaurant, it's not a fucking gym. And you and heels, and you beautiful, and you probably have your moisturizer, cream, your nails, everything, and you still trying to open the fucking heavy door. Why? So there's a gentleman for that, right? He opens the door for you. Okay, you go to your table, and again, he pull out the chair for you, and you sit first because you are in a dress and in the heels, and it's all uncomfortable. He just should know that. He pulls out the no table chair, and you sit, and he pulls it in. So I know you picture that. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to give you a full 100 pictures so you understand how it's gonna look, how it should look like. So then the next thing, number 5 already. Yeah, number 5. Okay, so you did all the formal thing, you got to the restaurant, and obviously, you ordered something, we're gonna get the letter, yeah. But while you talking, yeah, so first you met somewhere and you did like a short introduction to each other, right? And then the first date, we do it like that in the Slavic countries, yeah. Girls, we don't talk much, we listen. So on the first date, this is a man, task to introduce him and impress you. That's all. So by introducing, he has to put effort to make sure you understand what he does. We Slavic girls, we like clarity. We like to understand what he does for work, where he lives, his family status, I don't know. We just like things to be clear. And especially work is very important because we really like to know how he makes money, and we want to understand if that's enough with our lifestyle we already live in, because it's okay, he likes your beauty, he thinks, he sees, that you all taken care of, you look good, and you know how much you spend on it. And that's why when, he introducts, he just tells about himself. This is his, I forgot the word. So this is his profit. He has to make sure that he told you everything about his status, his work, his place on life at this moment, so you understand, where it can go. Because actually, I would say in Slavic countries, we date to marry. We don't really, like, I didn't even know what schedule, before 25 or 26 or even later. I didn't know what's this schedule. What is this? We date to marry, or we don't date at all. So it's just like that, we just keep it actually simple. If you do this, you do this. If you don't, you don't. So yeah, the number 5 is his introduction. He has to make sure you understand what he does in this life, at all. Okay, so number 6. Oh, look at this one, so pretty. Okay, uh, Okay, number 6 is very interesting, and this I think is not really a standard of many countries, because again, I think many women would read this sign as, he is trying to take all the big roles in his hands, but this one is an actual, I think, care and a way to impress, because this one, it sounds like this: we like and we appreciate when man takes order by himself. So for example, we go to some restaurant. First of all, he picks the restaurant, right? So he either have been there, or he has to be ready, to order things from there. That's why we appreciate, when he takes a role of being a protector here too. Because for example, you come to this restaurant for the first time, you don't know what to take, and if you don't see any pictures, and if this is a good restaurant, there is no pictures, right? So you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to take. I either like this dish or this one. And he's like, just take both, take and try which one you like, or if he sees you're a little bit confused, he's like, do you want me to take care of it? I will take, just this meat. Like, if you don't like something, you can just tell me. And he just orders a lot, because a normal guy wants to impress you. And how he can impress you on the first date? To show that he is generous. He wants to feed you. He wants to give you happiness. And at this table, this is the only way to make you happy. Just make sure you are not hungry. So we really appreciate when men do this move, just take care of the order. And we also like when it's like a full table of food, and then it doesn't stop. It's like, after, he's like, do you want a dessert? Do you want to take it home? Or after, at the same place, do you want a shisha? He's trying to give you the most. If a guy likes you, he will give you the most, or he will try, or nowadays, at least, he will say, just take whatever you want, as much as you want. If he don't want to put himself in a place that, like, I know what you want better, he'll just say, whatever you want, just unlimited, just do whatever you want. Okay, so this what we appreciate. Okay, and let me go to the next one, which is the most simple one in Slavic community, and the most ununderstandable for me, because this one, oh my gosh, I promise you guys, I never heard about this thing existing before 25 years old at least. Okay, so this next, listen to me right now. No, 50-50, never, never. If you want to get to the Slavic standard, there is no way we talk about some 50-50. This is the opportunity for a man to show himself. why the fuck he would order, a full table of food if he's not paying for it? How this can be impressive to you if he orders a lot and you pay for it? I don't know, this sounds so hilarious to me, guys. But I promise you, I don't know how this even, because some girls told me that this can be offensive. So I don't really understand that how, because a woman presence in a man's life, it's already a gift. He should deserve this. He should work for it. He should, do so many things. He should work hard. And, obviously money is one way of it, because if you can sit and do 50-50, why wouldn't you do that with your friend, with your best friend, or other girl, or I don't know, business partner, just with someone? Even with my girls, they never let me do 50-50. I promise you, I always have to fight for the bill with my girls here in China, because I have a lot of baddies girls. Yeah, they never let me pay. I fight so hard for the bill every time, because they want to treat me. And you want to tell me there are some guys on this planet that do 50-50? I don't believe in that. And none of the Slavic girls do either. Because this is the thing, it's so offensive to us. Let me tell you that. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, this is ridiculous for our society. We don't believe in that and we don't do that, so neither should you. Because again, if you want to pay for your meal, go eat by yourself, so you can actually meet a real guy, on lunch. If you have lunch alone, somebody will come up to you and say like, hey, do you want to go on a date? I will pay for your bill. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, dude, the eyeliner is the worst when you're talking. So, yes, no 50-50, no 70-30, none of this shit should exist in your vocabulary, I'm telling you, if you want to get to the Slavic standard, okay? So, and you might think that this is the end, like you had a beautiful date and you have your flowers, you had beautiful food at the beautiful place, right? And so what's now? But there are two, no, three more things, three more things that we have to also watch that the guy does during the first date. Okay, so the next one, after you had a dinner, he paid for everything, everyone is happy, you know normally guy should be like, I don't want to say bye to you because I like you, because I think you're so beautiful, I think you're so interesting. And also this is the reason, guy want to show himself more, he wants to impress you more. And so that's why, guy can say, do you want to go to the bar after that? Because dinner cannot be more than 2 hours, okay? But maybe, guy really want to, get to know you better, spend more time with you, and so that's why he can offer you, go to the bar or go to shisha place, for example. Because I don't know, in Russia shisha is a big thing. We always go to shisha and we always smoke, and it's not like it's not classy or it's unladylike. No, shisha is pretty normal, and we have kind of like, high class shisha places, or just like normal daily, places to smoke shisha. But obviously if you just had a big beautiful dinner, yeah, you'll go to also good shisha place, right? And yeah, I think it's also like you can go to the rooftop, take a cocktail and smoke. So this is what you do, if you don't want to say bye, it's kind of too early and you're really into each other. So this is what guy supposed to offer you. But again, it shouldn't be any force, like, now you have to, like, now you owe me anything after this dinner. No, it's just like, if you want to spend more time together, then you go do this. If you don't want to do this, then you don't want to do this. You don't owe him nothing. He's trying to impress you, and you just being taken care of. And two more things. Okay, so No matter if you did go to the bar, don't get drunk. This is first, okay? And if you didn't go to the bar, you say, oh my gosh, I have to work tomorrow, da da da, I'll be, so sleepy, so tired. Okay, he has, again, he has to make sure you get home safe. So he is either driving you home or he is calling a taxi for you, okay? Again, opens the door, say goodbye or whatever, whatever, whatever. Or, if he's driving you home, he driving you until the location you feel safe, to share. Like, I want to go until the store, whatever, you have your free will and he cannot force you to do anything you don't want to do, okay? And yes, and while he drives you or tell you goodbye, important thing, he has to schedule your next date. It should be like he's so impressed by this evenings, he's so into his feelings, so he is so interested in you that he wants to see you next time. And he won't pick a place, or he won't pick a specific activity you want to do next date, but he wants to make sure that you understand that he wants to see you, okay? So he should be like, so what do you do tomorrow, what do you do on your weekend, da 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 da. And if you want to see him, you just giving him, space, and you giving him time, so he can really show himself again, what he can do for you, okay? And the last thing of the whole first date by the Slavic standard, right? When you get home, when it's been some time after, he is also back home, he's just took shower, wherever, yeah, he has to text you. He has to text you. Your goodbye in real life shouldn't be the last thing you said to each other, He should communicate clear with you that he really wants you, okay? And please, by Slavic standard, no any kisses on the first date, no anything more than kisses, obviously, that's why, men will keep interested in you, okay? So that's why, when you get home, he gets home, he has to text you, I really enjoyed this night. Thank you for this. Da 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 da. Not you. You don't have to text him. I mean, you can reply to him, obviously, that I enjoyed this night too. That was really nice to meet you. That was really nice talking to you. Da, da, da. Whatever you want. But, he should text you first that he really enjoyed this time and he wants to do it again. And he also should kind of show you that he can't wait to see you again, so this is the beauty and the standard of the first date by Slavic standard. I hope now you understand why people say that we have so high standards, but I really think this is the bare minimum. This is nothing crazy, okay? We don't ask for Chanel on a second date. Even some guys do that. It doesn't mean, that we can go, we shouldn't go without it or with it. Okay, just I wanted to say, I just wanted to say that this how every girl deserves to be treated and supposed to be treated. So yeah, please keep all those in your mind and watch that next guy check all the boxes, okay, from your first date, and don't forget about the flowers, okay? Love you. Bye bye.